I think the commercial that you show at the beginning, it's an effective commercial and you have a good transition, but it's a long commercial, and so it does kind of put off the speech a bit. But you had a good transition, and your topic, I think, is pretty good. The illustration about how it might affect the way you feel about the food or your desire to have those things, I thought that was pretty effective. Your subject, your thesis statement is pretty clearly expressed. What we need, I think, is a stronger preview of what the content's going to be. You mentioned Streibich's 10 reasons not to watch television. Then you say, I'm not going to obviously talk about all of them. And then it sounds like you're going to talk about 5 of them. And I'm wondering, okay, is that the organizational structure of the speech? And it never really seems like that's where it's going. Later on in the speech itself, I got an internal summary that suggested what the points were kind of when you were summarizing at the end of the speech, and I thought it was a little bit more organized then. And you had okay transitions, but remember, audiences need structure to help them put the information into a format that's useful to them, and I think that that's one place where you didn't do quite as good a job. On the visuals, I like the fact that you make reference to the visuals, and you've got some good personal comment on them. Like, I especially appreciated the way you expressed yourself about the car. Every time I look at the car, I feel bad because I don't have that car. You know, that kind of thing. And that's one of the things that makes it more of a speech than just here's a bunch of information that I researched and I'm going to throw it up on the screen. It's about how you see this issue and how you want the audience to relate to it. So I like that. On the visual materials, you had the same problem that we had just a minute ago. Everybody needs to start listening to me on this, because if I'm looking at the visuals on your face, I'm distracted. You know, and half of the visual is on your T-shirt and on your face. I'm watching it. Everything on the right side that's being displayed on you, not on the screen, because you're right there. Move the podium, move to the side. Think about the effect of how your environment is part of the speech. That's a bit distracting. All right. Otherwise, like I said, I like the topic. You had some good citation of material in the speech. You've got a good exit line with that quote. You ought to get a little bit more out of it, a little bit of punch if you were, you know, there's a reason there's an off button, you know, that kind of thing. Just the intonation and the way you say it, I think it would add a little bit more. All right. Thank you.